Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium. Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The shortstop.
Digging in, number three. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Colt Cannon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Jonathan Villar.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. VR, a runner at second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Jock Peterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. In is Christian Yelich. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Striding in, Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Settling in now, Dante Hendricks. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Batting it.
Now batting, Pedro Severino, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Cedric Mullins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins moves over. 1 away.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Oswaldo Valenzuela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Valenzuela stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Hey. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Riding in once again, Paul Rush. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit high and deep to right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ball 1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Jonathan Villar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nimmo.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Scorched to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Orioles.
And here's Renato Nunez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Dante Hendricks. Hit hard down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Walker.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent number.
The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now. Paul Rush. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Corey Seager. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
No balls and a strike to count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cody Bellinger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning after this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. So coming to the plate, Colt Cannon. Now a throw over to first, and an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone on now.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and the 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Eric Ferrin.
Stepping into the box, Eric Ferrin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A.J. Pollock will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit to third. Valenzuela comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 23.
At the plate, Dante Hendricks. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The catcher, number 20.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Into the box now, Walker Buehler. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a. Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Corey Seager. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Corey Seager.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
In now, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Bellinger.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
The center fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Paul Rush. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box, number 3. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now that.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Cannon. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR on the grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Chris Taylor is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
0-1 the count. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
first pitch on its way.
Aaron.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Number 3 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit sharply toward the right side, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Pedro Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show Track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him as he just can.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to air. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The left fielder, number
Trying
31.
to pick things up where he left off. Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fouled off. Seager on third with 2 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that in. Standing in, Cedric Mullins. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Paul.
Striding into the box, Paul Rush. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, number 3. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in, Colt Hannon, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Hannon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. First pitch on its way.
For the Dodgers.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Taylor.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Valenzuela.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hendricks is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Kevin Pillar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 6.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. David Hess will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. And we
leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 110.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a ball down and away. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
And this pitcher's got to be frustrated right now to have to grind that hard, regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
Standing in now, Eddie Zambrano, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? a lot, and he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
In there, strike two. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a slider called strike three as he couldn't pull the trigger. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Mullins has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Batting third.
At the plate, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he will get there to make the running play. And now at the plate, Christian Yelich, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
The left fielder, Dante Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hendricks leads off second with one gone in the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eighth.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
2-2. Here it is. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hit on the ground to third. Nunez gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Dodgers down in order.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pillar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
In there, 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
In now, Eddie Zambrano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hit in the air to right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Yelich playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Dante Hendricks. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And here's Renato Nunez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's only 2 for 10. Here comes the 0-1, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis d'Arnaud is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted into center field. Mullins has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Eddie Zambrano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, number 3, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Pilar's there, and that's the second out of the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the next up for Los Angeles, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
In is Christian Yelich. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's just 1 for 6.
Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He pulls this one into right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. The 3-1 down the third baseline. BR at the bag, and that retires the side. Left for the Orioles, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
I got the count.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Mancini has a play. 2 down.
the center fielder.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's